We want to do a show.
Lizard people.
I think it's Billy Beard, right? He's a dude.
Billy Beard books the Lizard Lounge.
Billy Beard?
Yeah.
Billy Beard.
All right, Billy Beard, this is aimed directly at you. We want to do a show there.
I know. Oh, my God. That would be so freaking awesome. I don't know that everybody would be able to fit in that room.
No way. It's like a 70 or 80 person capacity.
Yeah, it's not a big
because
room.
your guest list,
Yeah.
The guest list is out the window.
But everyone would be
You get a ride
drinking.
ticket.
I know that that's the case.
You could go under like a
Pseudonym?
yeah, you could be the dogs on the street or
how
something.
about-
Dogs on the streets,
The bitch
street
dogs.
bitches,
Yeah, you could be the bitch kids. Yeah.
street hogs. Not to be confused with sweat
Hey,
hogs.
listen, I don't want to waste any more time because I am so excited you guys are here. I'm going to cut the music. And without further ado, please welcome live right now on the airwaves of 97.7, 107.3, WAAF, the Street Dogs on Bay State Rock.
Hello, we're the Street Dogs. We'd like to thank WAAF and Common Leader for having us. This one goes out to the memory of the Ratskeller, song called Poor, Poor Jimmy. We tuned in our satellite radio and headed out for the long ride. No more Mark Parento taking us home for the afternoon drive. There once was a time they played music on the old radio. When you woke up in the morning, it was tuned to the Big Mattress Show. And we all seemed to know one another. We all had that special bond. Was the love of the underground music that made us feel like we belong. Poor, poor Jimmy, why did you sell the rat? Poor, poor Jimmy, must be hard looking back. So now when I go down to Kenmore, there's no chance that I'll see Bob White. All those jocks are still hanging out, but with no punk rockers to fight. It's so hard to find that old music, and these new bands might put us to shame. We never had to worry about our image, because we always had a place to play. Poor, poor Jimmy, why did you sell the rat? Poor, poor Jimmy, must be hard looking back on all those years and all the bands and all the friends we thought we made. And that old mess hole, man, did it stink, but it was our favorite place to drink and lose our mind and pick up chicks and be punk rockers, at least for the weekend. No one was real, we all were faking it. Poor, poor Jimmy, why did you sell the rat? Poor, poor Jimmy, must be hard looking back. Poor, poor Jimmy, why did you sell the rat? Poor, poor Jimmy, why'd you sell out like that? Yeah, there you go, Len. There you go, Matt. This one goes out to Leo Fahey, 537, the Pipe Fitters Union, Paul Caulfield, song called Savin Hill. Here we go. Savin Hill, my starting point, down the beach with a few bears. Didn't know what life had in for us. Started out at St. Margaret's, up there on that lonely hill. Got my start in 1970. Moved on down to Motley School, down to St. Willie's back there. The Catholic Golden Rule got hooks and me. Sister Robot, Miss Coughlin, the teachers and the authority. I put my fist up to them at every turn. Savin Hill, it was my start, beginning of a lifetime. Still remember those days clearly. Will not forget my roots, where it really started. Savin Hill down by the staging stunts and pranks pulled out. Me and my cousin built a terrible toad. Danny, Joey, Robbie, John Saxton, and Victoria. Many a long neck bottle cracked down there. Savin Hill, where it all starts. From the court back to the parks. The weekend times with zone of parade. If you took my back, I took yours. Our obligatory crate. Savin Hill down by the beach. Oh, play that guitar, Lynn. Bridge, the risks we took and our chances. Go, oh British, go. Let's go. One more time, I'm gonna sing. Let's go. Alcohol nights, couple with petty arguments and barroom fights. We never broke apart and we stood our ground. Cohort got lost, he was found. When things got tough, taught just to stay cool. No other Tommies came towards us full. Savin Hill down by the beach. It's these memories all go preach. Savin Hill down by the beach. It's these memories all go preach. Savin Hill is where it all began. I think I need a water break, Len.
Me?
I do.
Well, let's check a little tuning thing then.
Also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention December 21st, Saturday, December 21st, at the House of Blues in Boston. We'll be doing our annual Wreck the Hall show. We have the Fenian Sons, Stars and Stripes, The Unseen, and Street Dogs, which would be us.
I guess so.
Yeah, right? Last time I checked, yeah. It's the first time for everything, right? We got Matt over here on Mando.
What's up, Mike?
What's going on, Matt? What happened to GQ?
GQ hurt his shoulder last night on the other show. There.
Doing
Stage roll.
a stage roll, not a stage dive, a stage roll.
Correct. You refer to Prove It as GQ?
He's listening right now, so
Matt.
that's not the last time he's going to hear that tonight.
Hey! Why was it muffled? A little muffled? Just a bit. Now we got some clarity going now. Okay, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Mike,
Testing.
Pull the foam off?
All right.
Free?
Yeah. Hold on. We get this H2O break real quick.
Right.
We are live on the air. Sit tight and listen keenly while we play another musical biscuit. All right. It's about the struggle. We all got them. No big secret. Song call free. All of my life I've searched for clarity. I have wrestled with two paths buried deep inside of me. I lost some rounds, been knocked around, felt my share of defeat. Yet somehow I've always managed to get back on my feet. The world girl keeps telling me to get a grip or I won't last. Gotta break away from solitude and let go of my past. I've never found it easy, change my stubborn ways, only gain perspective, throw away those soulless days. We have struggled, we have prayed, we're still searching for something more. We have struggled, we still pray, we're looking for the chance to be free. Our music is a shelter where we know we're not alone. We sing the words of our favorite songs, they bring us home. Find a little comfort, a little peace of mind. Say goodbye to being left out. Hello friend, please come on in. We have struggled, we have prayed, we're still searching for something more. We have struggled, we still pray, we're looking for the chance to be free. Boston, come and roll with me. Go slow, young man. Go slow, young girl. Grow strong, young man. Grow strong, young girl. I never quit. Nah, 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 never quit. You'll just come back to it. All of my life I've searched for clarity. I still wrestle with the demons inside me. We have struggled, we have prayed. Are you still searching for something more? We have struggled, we still pray. We're looking for the chance to be free. To be free. Because you gotta hold on to your dreams. It's not as easy as it seems. You gotta fight to be free. You gotta stay free. Stay alive, you see. Don't give up. Stay free. Please.
Biscuits.
That was good. Nice
There's a
and
biscuit
loose.
for you.
You know, one more. Kamali, do we get time for one more?
I was going to ask if you guys could switch mics. If you guys can move.
I can move.
Oh, he can move.
I can shake. I can move.
While you're in the middle of your incredible.
I'm a better than average dancer.
Got to make that D chord sound better, that's for sure.
I think it sounds great. All right. We get time for one more, Leader?
Yeah, can you do two?
I think we can do two.
All right.
No. All right. On a serious note, we'd like to dedicate this to all the brave men and women in the armed forces serving around the world tonight. Much respect and gratitude. Song called Final Transmission. He had just turned 19 yesterday. Wanted to be a school teacher someday. Came from a small and modest town. Had never before traveled abroad. Oh, he signed on the promise of a college fund. Pop and Mom begged him to stay at home. they saw him was at an airport, hugged his distraught mother one final time. He went abroad to serve when he was only 19. Reality caught up with him, stole a heart full of dreams. He's never gonna get a chance to chase all those hopes. Lost them all amidst this war and smoke. Can you hear the sound of youth negated? Watch on TV, names are taken. Mother, mother, my final transmission. Hey! Paris Island was plain hell on earth. I got Gunny yelling at me, better prove your worth. Moved on to Baghdad, but 6 months on, caught in 1982 day. Now he is gone. He went abroad to serve when he was only 19. Reality caught up with him, stole a heart full of dreams. He's never gonna get a chance to chase all those hopes. I lost them all amidst this war and smoke. Can you hear the sound of you negated? Watch on TV, names are taken. Mother, mother, my final transmission. Dad and Mom, I am your only loving son. Hit a written final transmission under my helmet. I loved you both in heart and mind. A better set of parents no boy could ever find. Weep for me and say thy prayers. Remember me through all your years. Only got to serve for 6 months on, and if you're reading this, I have passed and gone. So I harbor a final request, a letter in my memory, please send off to the president and all his men, begging him with others to bring the boys back home. He's never gonna get a chance to chase all those hopes. Lost them all amidst this war and smoke. Can you hear the sound of you negated? Watch on TV, names are taken. Never gonna get a chance to chase all those hopes. Lost them all amidst this war and smoke. Can you hear the sound of you negated? Why are all those young lives taken? Mother, mother, my final transmission.
Don't stare at me like that, dude.
Why? Am I freaking you out?
Just a little bit.
I'm just looking over in your direction.
No, I know.
No, it was good. I thought it was great.
Fun.
That's kind of really all we got anyway, to be honest. I don't know if we're still talking to everybody out there on the radio land.
I believe that we are, actually.
Hi, guys in radio land.
Hi, radio people listening on the internet, listening on 97.7 FM, 107.3 FM, WAAF, Bay State Rock.
You get the mix of a DJ, huh? I mean, you really do. You get a face. You get a
Make it
You get a
easy
face
for
for
me.
radio.
I have the call signs right here. I have the letters. I got it all. Hey, how the Pats doing? Anybody know?
That's a thumbs up.
The Pats won by 3? 34-31?
Hallelujah.
How do you like those apples?
Thank
Right?
God for sports.
Thank God for sports is right. I hope Johnny Rio's listening right now.
I think Bay State Rock's turned into a sports show, but that's cool. That's cool. The Pats are playing.
That's
So-
this guy right here.
Here we go. So did you guys? How many songs did you guys do?
I think it was 4, but they were kind of quick because Mike kind of hustled it along.
Yeah. So what's up with that? Did you run out of songs? You have millions of songs. What's that?
We were told 4.
Oh, okay. I figured you'd do another one, but that's cool. I mean, we got plenty. And you guys have to save some energy. Did you want to do another song, Lenny? You're giving the signal.
Really, I don't want to embarrass us any more than
All
I
right.
have.
Why? You guys sound awesome. It's up to you. If you decide, give each other the signal while we're talking, and just say, "Carm, we want to do." You want to do another
We
one?
can do that.
Hey, Carm, I think we got one more in us.
All right.
We're probably gonna we might butcher it up like the neighborhood butcher, but we'll give it a shot anyways.
Well, I don't eat
feel it
meat,
out,
so
Maddie?
I'm not going to be able to tell the difference. 97.7, 107.3 WAAF,
parachute
Street
on?
Dogs
Happy to be here with you guys.
on Bay State Rock.
I remember boats. Hey, can we do the intro part of it?
What? Would I forget the intro part?
Oh, yeah. Can we do that?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah! We got it. Live and direct, WAAF 97.7, 107.3. We're still the Street Dogs. This is Two Angry Kids. That was a brief little intercession. Here we go. Check this out. Hey, you remember me way back in North Quincy. Go fast, hold back. If we hold on for one day, we just might last.
You're right. It's better that way.
It is much better. On a blackout, coupled with the hate of interior self, reluctantly admit desperation, availed the place for an education. Hey, you, do you remember when we were two angry kids? Yeah! The first day they were rough, living up love, talking the talk but not walking the walk. You stuck a finger in my chest saying, "Mister, don't jest." The life is on the line, this is not intent. Hey, you, do you remember when we were two angry kids? Hey, you, do you remember when we were two angry kids? Yeah, I know we have never seen eye to eye. Yeah, I know we have had our falling out. Still got lots of love for those early days. Looking back, you know, they saved our lives. Hey, Waller, thank you for the Benson and Hedges therapy. So as the days go by, remember Quincy in the barber shop, down in the hole. In the name of a hope, in the name of a prayer, look at the whole gang, we're still making noise. Hey, you, do you remember when we were two angry kids? Hey, you, do you remember when we were two angry kids? Pretty good.
Stepping out of the comfort zone there.
You are.
Street Dogs here on 97.7, 107.3 WAAF, Bay State Rock. That was so fabulous. You just don't even know how much pleasure and glory you just gave us all here at Street Dogs on WAAF. Thank you. Let's hear a big round of applause for these guys, everyone. All right. And now comes the part where
You've been able to flash that thing about 3 times today.
we're gonna talk about
Things.
things, stuff,
Shows,
and
rock shows.
Rock shows, records,
December 21st.
T-shirts.
December 21st.
That's right. December 21st, House of Blues. It's actually going to be an early show, too. I think because it's all ages, They're going to do doors at about 4:30 p.m. And the Fenian Sons, Stars and Stripes, The Unseen, and ourselves.
How many years have you been doing this?
How long have I've been in music?
This specific
Oh,
show.
Street Dog.
No, the Wreck the Hall thing.
We've been doing Wreck the Hall since 2004.
Oh, okay. So this is 9 years now.
Wow.
You do the math, Crispo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please,
I
please,
know.
you do the math. My math skills are really rudimentary.
It was 9.
9.
Like Teddy.
So
Ball game.
you guys are touring.
Ted Williams,
Are you
9.
guys in the middle of touring now, or you have been, right?
We right now just came off a couple shows in San Francisco. Our label Pirates Press had like a 9th anniversary weekend where they had all their bands playing. So we flew out there. We did 2 shows, 2 Street Dog shows, and I'm also part of a side project called FM 359 that'll be coming out January 14th.
Oh.
And I can facilitate the very benevolent and kind WAAF getting a copy of that as well.
Absolutely. Would love that.
And, we did those shows, and we've been working on new songs. We have a new split coming out with a band called Noise. We're going to do 3 new songs and do a split with them. We have a live album coming out. And then, more recently coming up, we're going to have the Wreck the Halls tour. We're going to go out to California, do a show.
In Chicago, I guess, right?
Yeah,
And,
we'll do Anaheim, Vegas, Chicago, and then we'll do the East Coast. I think Philadelphia,
Philly,
Jersey,
New York,
Boston. Yeah.
Asbury Park.
Hey, Lenny, talk right into your microphone. Yeah. You know this. You've been here before.
Get closer.
Mike's right on it. I know. That's Lenny doing the hard breathing right now. And
I thought that was Mike, actually.
that was Mike. You are too. So you guys are busy. Or what are the dates of the tours? What are you going to be touring straight through the holidays, or is this
I think it's
after?
basically weekenders, right, Mike?
Yeah, we're doing December 6th in Anaheim at Chain Reaction. December 7th, we're going to play Las Vegas. I think December 15th, we play Chicago. December 19th, we're in Philly. The 20th, we're in New York City.
Yeah, Highland Ballroom, right?
Yeah, Highline Ballroom in New York City. We do the Wreck the Hall Boston show December 21st, Saturday at House of Blues. And then the following day, we're in Asbury Park.
Asbury Lanes, yeah.
Asbury
Good venue.
Lanes, yeah.
That's a lot of traveling back and forth.
Oh, yeah. But that's comparatively against stuff we did in the past. I mean, Street Dogs has been around since 2002. And, I mean, most of the years we averaged 7 or 8 months out on the road.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, well, just August in Europe, right? We did like 23 dates and over 20,000 miles in 23 days. So
Are you
that's-
driving in a van, like between all these different shows? You guys flying?
well, the shows that we're gonna do for Wreck the Halls, it'll be like a combination. We'll do some like fly-ins, and then we'll have a van that
Yeah.
we use. Like on the East Coast dates, we're gonna probably have a van, and most of our touring has been done, in a van or an RV. We go to Europe, we'll use a bus. What we do is you get like a double-decker or a triple-decker, split it with other bands to kind of defray the cost of touring because buses are extremely expensive.
Are they the fancy-ass ones with all the, the
Little
the
Mercedes
seats and-
extra thing. And the bonus is you get to smell everybody's socks, too, which is
Yeah,
kind
the
of
nice.
socks, the flatulence, the still bear. It's good stuff.
Is there a prize for the driver?
Does the driver get a prize? One?
He got a prize. Actually, I think in Eindhoven, he wound up in a grill uniform, naked in everything else but the apron.
That's
That was pretty
prize.
much
That's-
everybody else's prize.
That's a
Yeah.
nice
That qualifies as a
prize.
prize,
That's
right?
a good
That was a
thing.
good prize, yeah.
Yeah. Not your run of the mill prize per se, but it
Yeah.
qualifies
Right.
as a prize.
It's
nonetheless.
European.
Yeah, it's European.
Yeah.
So I mean, their prizes are a little bit different than ours. They're not standard. They're a little bit, shall we say,
Chocolat.
Yeah, right. Now, Lenny, you're in Boston. You're living in Boston, and Mike, are you in between Boston and LA? What's
I
going
am happy
on?
to report for the last 3 months I have been living in Boston, and I am back here to stay.
Awesome.
Nice.
Savin Hill, his starting point.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad Lenny threw that little
I
tidbit
gotta
out there.
say, you're so not LA.
No,
Like-
I'm not. I'm not gonna be the guy that just got back from LA, and I'm not gonna slag it and slam it and talk bobo about it. I mean,
Right.
the weather's great. I mean, the sights are great. The food's great. I mean, but you can't.
Fake boobs?
Yeah, those exist
The
out
food is-
there
I
in,
don't-
in large quantity. But there's no place in the world like Boston, Massachusetts. Like, honestly, I've been all over the world. I'm not tooting my own horn saying I'm better than anybody or any worse. It's just a part of being able to record and do songs. I'm extremely grateful. I don't know why they let me do it, but they do, and I'm gonna take it for all it's worth. But there's no place like this.
We're the best.
Yeah, I agree. And
It's so simple. Yeah, there's nothing you even have to explain. It just is, and I don't know why, but it just is.
Yeah,
Boston is one of the greatest cities in the world.
And I mean, for me, like when I was in LA and I was living there, distance made the heart grow fonder. And you know, if you go through the discography of the band, like from Savin Hill all the way up until the new 7 inches we just released, it's you know, that homesickness is there, and it finds its way into songs, you know, directly and indirectly.
What
And,
moved you out there then?
I actually our label, we were on a label, Hellcat Epitaph, for a while, and that kind of precipitated me going out there. My wife's from out there,
Okay.
so she's back in Boston with me and my 3-year-old boy Liam. And
Did you have to convince them to move
Yeah.
out? to the
actually,
cold?
my wife had lived with me in Boston for 2 years, and then we moved out to LA, and then we shot back this way. I mean, you know, crazily enough, it seems like there's more opportunity here for me than there is out there.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, typically it's the other way around, actually.
Really?
Well,
but-
there are so many wannabes in it. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but LA just attracts so many wannabes.
It's true.
And it's kind of an easier life, I think. You know, even though you're a dime
Well,
a
they don't
dozen.
got to shovel snow for one. I mean,
I know. We're like survivors here. We have to endure the elements and the shoveling and the this and the you know, it's a tougher
this
life.
place
and
requires a reservoir of intestinal fortitude, no question.
it does, and that makes.
That's what I was going to say.
So when you
I mean,
finally
that was on the tip of Lenny's tongue. I just had to steal it. I pocketed it, and I flew it.
It's a
so
good
it's
one.
out there, yeah.
It's a good one. But when you finally sit down to write a song or play a song, all that energy is there. You know.
No, I
and
agree with that.
purpose.
And you know, I think, you know, when we go to we've taken this thing, like I said earlier, not to toot our horn or think we're the cat's ass. I hope I didn't, you know, get blackballed for saying
But-
that.
Oh my
butt,
God, he
cat's
said
butt.
ass.
You said cat's hat.
Cat's hat.
That's what I heard.
That's hat. It was hat.
I heard
actually.
hat.
The last I heard, an ass was a donkey or something on that idea. So.
Good cover up. That's great.
It is a good
Yeah, it's
cover-up.
an animal. I
It
love
is
the
an
animals.
animal, technically, yeah.
Street dogs
So
here,
you hear that,
WAAF.
FCC. But you know, the music, the Boston punk music has gone all over the world, and in Europe, it seems more so than anywhere else in the world. It's really taken root. Be it Western Europe, Eastern Europe, even as far as Moscow. Like, we got to play Moscow, and you know, when I started doing music, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be in Red Square. You know,
That's
like,
amazing.
taking pictures, and I mean, it's just unbelievable how far this thing has gone. And in Europe, I think you talked about like the grit and the experience here, having like character and strength and all that stuff to get by, and like they get that over there. They really do. They get that, and they always bring up they call it the script, but it's the lyrics, and I think they're appreciative of what we're saying. Don't ask me why, but maybe
Well, they keep it real, right?
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
they
they
relate.
appreciate the
Maybe they
effort.
relate. Maybe there's some type of identification going on there. And when you said that, it kind of made me think of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I really think that, you know, the arts are more appreciated in areas where there's some struggle.
Yeah.
The arts have always surfaced and become very powerful in times of struggle. And it's just amazing you guys have, in the midst, you know, your whole history is traveling around the world. You've got some great stories and adventures, no doubt, to tell. And the book is coming, right? There's going to be a book.
You just read my mind, Com, because I was about to say, yeah, a book is imminent down the line.
Well,
but,
there's a journal going on for sure. I can tell you that much.
yeah.
Mike hurt my feelings yesterday. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Chapter 6.
So we know Lenny's journal is active.
His inner
right
child was wounded yesterday.
I'm just going to throw it out there. No resentments. You hurt my feelings.
What happened?
You told me I sucked.
No, I did not say that. I didn't say that.
more political.
Not
you
no.
guys
that-
have a lot of travel in the stinky bus. You got to work this out. That's coming up.
It's true.
And when now you're going to do the show on the 21st. What are you guys doing between now and the 21st show at House of Blues? You just hanging around for the holidays, sticking around for and then hitting the road, or
We're going to finish up that split 7-inch probably, right? Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna work on 3 new songs because we have a split that's gonna come out with a band called Noise, who are from Washington State. A great a band. You should check them out.
Yes.
Party. We have that coming out, and we'll be working on those songs, and then we'll blink in, and it'll be December 5th. We'll be flying out to California to do that date, and
Not that far away.
are you guys going to
actually.
be doing like I just said party, meaning are you guys going to be doing a celebration of the release when it comes out? And
yeah, we'll definitely have. I would think we'll definitely have some type of gig and some type of release and all that stuff.
I don't want to lose track of this.
No. We'll keep you in the loop for
Good.
sure. I mean, we're
Good.
grateful that you're having us in here, and you've always been behind us and supportive, and we're grateful that you and AEF have been behind us.
We love you.
Yeah. What's
I
not
love
to
him, too.
love?
Can-
Look at
can-
Lenny.
There's all kinds
Can
of
you give me my
love.
jacket back? Oh, you already did.
We're talking.
No, I know.
We're talking to the
cleaned it.
Street Dogs right now here on WAAF. Mike McColgan, Lenny Lashley, and
It's like as real as it gets too, because we're like launching dirty laundry and resentments out here too. But
I
this-
know.
we're not. It
That's-
ain't nicey nice.
So this is Boston radio, baby.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
What
It's
all
real.
about. It's real.
Yeah.
Right here on WAAF, they stay rocking. Where can people find? Where can they keep up with what's going on and when the CD is coming out or the new single, split single, and all your shows? You guys have a website or a place?
Yeah, www. Oh,
That's 3 W's.
3 W's.
www.
3 W's dot street / dogs.com. All the info's up there on our Facebook page, our Twitter account, and then Pirates Press Records.
Yeah.
.com does all the relative info on the group. And
Yeah, and much thanks to them. Skippy and those guys out there are just rad. They're so awesome. I mean,
Nice.
making the best vinyl on the planet, no doubt about it.
Hi to
right
you
now.
guys. Thank you for bringing us great music. They're out in L.A. listening in tonight.
San Fran.
And San Francisco, excuse me. A better city. I love San
Much
Francisco.
better.
God, it's gorgeous.
Kind
there.
of better. Don't get you get
Not
all the
as-
guys in
it's-
L.A., man.
Yeah. Anyway, we're talking to the Street Dogs, and that's great. Now, did you say your website is dog?
No, it's actually the 3 W's like Lenny mentioned.
I know.
Street
yeah.
/ dogs.com.
Okay, street/dogs.
Yeah, like hyphen, like street hyphen dogs.
Okay, slash and hyphen are
You
different.
just Google Street Dogs.
You
You'll
need
get
to
it.
take a
Oh,
typing class.
I like
You'll
where
find
he's
it.
going.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
just
it's-
saying toss street dogs and Google.
Put it in
and
Google.
All
Well,
right,
bam.
Google it. I know.
Yeah.
That's the number
GTS.
one thing that comes up besides a bunch of dogs roaming around the streets of Brazil. Really.
Do you know about the island in Japan? It's like cat heaven. It's crazy.
I don't know it as
It's
of yet, Dave, but I'm looking
Tashirojima.
forward to finding out about
Oh
that.
yeah, look it up on the internet.
I bet those dogs in Brazil are more interested than we are.
I
Did I
don't
just
know.
really say that on
about
the
I
radio?
think they should. I think they'd enjoy a show. I think that dogs like music too,
They do.
especially and street dogs. music.
There's like that commercial. There's some commercial that dogs just bop into the music, starts bopping. So dogs do like music. That is the case.
I had,
Dogs like everything.
I had an English bulldog, Mac. I used to play some music for him. He'd run around and chase his tail.
Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of music? It was like a plant.
Just threw that up there.
Oh, it's good stuff.
That's good radio, man.
Informative.
You can't teach that kind of stuff.
That's right. Lenny's got his little dog that you're not taking the dog out on the road. I know Rick Barton from Continental was taking his
Yes,
little
our good friend Ricky.
dog.
Brutus.
I love Ricky. I've known Ricky forever.
Ricky actually is co-written some street dog songs in the past. Jumped on stage with us. We've been on tour with him. We've had Continental out on the road with Street Dogs. He actually helped out on my side project FM 359.
And the new
Nice.
7-inch too. The new split too. He's
Yeah.
co-writing with some of that
Oh,
stuff.
that's
too, so-
great. I'm glad that we brought up the dogs because he brings his little, or he was bringing
Brutus.
his
Brutus, yeah,
out on
he's
the
a-
road with them.
Top dog.
And I know Lenny, you've got your little guy too, who's
Bruiser, yeah.
yeah, Bruiser, who I keep up with on Facebook all the time. Beautiful dogs, and that's very cool. I'm always there's something extra about bands that love dogs, and we have the Street Dogs here with us. We want to thank you guys so very much.
Thank you very much for having us.
For joining us
Thanks,
tonight.
Tom.
It's
Thanks for
really
having
nice
us.
having you. Let's hear a
Appreciate
big round of applause for Street Dogs. Mike McColgan, Lenny Lashley, and one
Matty Charette.
don't forget the show. Get your tickets early Saturday, December 21st at House of Blues on Lansdowne Street. And if you don't get those tickets early, it's going to sell out. And what time does that show start? That's an early show.
4:30 doors. It's all ages, so they want to get it started earlier. And then, there's 4 bands as well. So, yeah, 4:30 will be doors.
Excellent.
Yeah.
This is fabulous. I might have to run down to that show.
Please do.
Thank you. I will. And,
Guest list, no doubt.
I would love to see you guys, Street Dogs, here on WAAF. Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Tom.
Cap.
Mike McColgan, Lenny Lashley, and we're gonna play a band right now. These guys, I think they're new. They're called the Curtis Mayflower.
You've definitely played them before.
I played them before. I played them before. I played